Good morning, PA.
Welcome to Monday Morning Live.
Today we have a special segment called Rock Talk. I'm your host, Tiffany Lautner.
Rosie Lynch signing in.
Today we are here to talk about the important topic of rocks.
Yes, rocks are very important. Actually, they make up the majority of the earth. Can you tell our audience some of the things rocks are used for?
Yes, rocks are used for making roads, buildings, and houses. Metals like iron and steel are used to build buildings, electronics, and cars. Come from minerals found in rocks. Fuel we use to heat our homes and power our cars come from oil, shale, and coal. We also flavor our food with halite and preserve it with gypsum.
And that is just the tip of the mountain. Next up is the weather with Tiffany.
Thanks, Rosie. Today will be sunny with a nice breeze with winds blowing north-northwest at 12 miles per hour. Tonight, a front will be coming in, dropping over an inch of rain, so be careful if you are out driving. While weathering affects people, it also affects rocks. The wind, sun, and rain all cause rocks to weather. Weathering is the process in which rocks are broken down by precipitation, running water, moving ice, waves, wind, and natural chemicals. Weathering is usually so slow you can barely notice it, but sometimes it can be quite dramatic, like the effects of Superstorm Sandy. Now back to you, Rosie.
Thank you, Tiffany.
Okay, so now we have a very important guest joining us today. Her name is Ima Rock. She is a rock doctor.
So nice to have you here, Ima.
So nice to be here, but please call me Dr. Rock.
Okay, doctor. Can you tell us our views about rocks?
Oh, can I? Rocks are put in 3 categories based upon how they are formed. Sedimentary rocks are formed by consolidated debris of other rocks and living matter. An example most people are familiar with is sandstone. And coal?
Dr. Rock, are sedimentary rocks common?
Yes, very. In fact, sedimentary rocks covers 75% of the Earth's surface.
So almost all rock is sedimentary?
No! Sedimentary rocks is mainly on the surface of the Earth. Sedimentary rocks only make about 5% of the Earth's crust by volume. Sedimentary rocks are the favorite of fossil hunters because this is the most likely type of rock to find fossils in.
I have a rock that has a fossil of a plant in it. Is this a sedimentary rock?
Yes, that is coal shale.
This rock looks like it has a shell in it. Can you tell me what it is, doctor?
That is a shale with brachipod fossil in it.
This rock doesn't look like those, but it has a fossil in it. Can you tell me what it is?
That is a trilobite fossil found in limestone.
This rock seems to be riddled with fossils. What type of rock is it?
That is a sedimentary rock called conglomerate that has fossilized crinoid stems in it.
Fun fact here, in 2012, NASA's Mars rover Curiosity discovered a conglomerate outcrop on Mars which provides some evidence that water may have once flowed on Mars.
Well, I believe that's quite enough on sedimentary rocks. Doc, can you tell us about any other type of rock?
Absolutely. Igneous rocks come from magma. They are formed when magma cools and condenses. There are 2 types of igneous rocks, intrusive and extrusive. Intrusive was cooled slowly inside a volcano, whereas extrusive cooled very fast outside a volcano. Intrusive igneous rock is usually a very hard rock. This granite and this pegmatite are examples of intrusive igneous rocks.
I have beautiful granite countertops at home in my kitchen. Could I have used extrusive igneous rocks instead?
No, that wouldn't work, as extrusive rocks often have tiny holes that would trap dirt and germs. These holes form when magma cools very fast. See this pumice rock? It has little tiny holes in it and is very light in weight.
Fun fact here, you can think of pumice as being soda. The gas bubbles and foam from soda as it escapes a soda bottle is like the foam from a volcano that hardens to form pumice.
This rock must be an extrusive igneous rock because it has all these holes like pumice, but is heavier than pumice, and it has much bigger holes. What is it, Doctor?
That rock is scoria, which typically comes from the top of the lava flow. It cools rather quickly before the crystals have a chance to form.
Fun fact, scoria is frequently used in gas barbecue grills to spread out heat and from the burner more evenly.
Doctor, does all extrusive igneous rocks have holes in them?
No. For example, this obsidian is black glass. It forms when lava cools very quickly.
Fun fact, obsidian was used to make knives, arrowheads, and other tools by our ancestors when they learned how to break it to produce sharp cutting edges.
This past weekend, Rosie here visited Mount St. Helens in Washington, and she learned about volcanoes. Now to you, Rosie.
Did you know that Mount St. Helens erupts more often than any other volcano in the Cascade Range?
Okay, thanks. Anyways, when I visited Mount St. Helens, I learned a lot about magma. Magma is hot molten rock below the Earth's crust. It becomes lava when it erupts from the volcano. I was also given this jar of ash from when it erupted in 1980.
Volcanic ash is made up of small pieces of rock, minerals, and volcanic glass, the size of sand and silt. It forms during a volcanic eruption.
Fun fact, once volcanic ash is in the air, it can travel thousands of miles away from the volcano with help of strong wind.
Dr. Ima Rock, what is the last type of rock?
Metamorphic. Metamorphic is a type of rock that started off as sedimentary or igneous rock, but then it was altered by heat or pressure and thus became metamorphic.
Metamorphic rocks formed by intense pressure can recrystallize into totally different sets of minerals from the original rock.
The garnet in this schist was formed when minerals were altered by high pressure. This is what garnet crystal looks like.
I know what this is. It's a marble.
Yes, that is a marble, a type of metamorphic rock that has been shaped into a ball. Here is another marble. It is formed from either limestone or dolomite recrystallized.
What are some of the most common minerals found in rocks?
Feldspar, biotite, and muscovite, calcite, and quartz.
Fun fact, did you know that for centuries people believed that crystal quartz was frozen ice, frozen so hard it couldn't thaw?
Thank you so much, Dr. Ima Rock, for joining us today. It was a pleasure having you.
Of course it was.
Well, sadly our time together is coming to an end. Be sure to join us tomorrow on our special segment called Jock Talk,
Where we'll be talking about Tom Brady, Big Papi, Elena Deladon, Serena Williams, and many more.
You won't want to miss that. Rosie Lynch,
Tiffany Lautner,
And Dr. Ima Rock.
on Good Morning PA. Have a great Monday, everybody.
bye!
Good morning, PA.
Fun!
Should have gotten that on tape. I know, right?
I was going, Martha!
Okay. Dr. Ima Rock.
Stop here or answer this.
So almost all rock is sedimentary?
No! Sedimentary.
No, you stupid. Having you.
You're welcome.
Having you.
You're welcome.
Having you.
You're welcome.
Monday, everybody.